Happy Friday night, everybody. There we go. How's everybody? It's Friday night. It is knit night here on Wildflower World's YouTube channel. It is just me tonight. I know I'll have to probably repeat that a couple times once we get some more people in here, but I will just sit and wait until we get a few more people coming in. But it's Friday night. What's everybody working on? You guys, I'm going to totally surprise you. I've got crochet. I don't know. I guess all you need to see is the crochet hook, right? It's a crochet night for me. Hello, Liz. So it's just me tonight. Jocelyn's not feeling well tonight. So, hello. Oh, you're here. Oh, listen, how are you? That may be a first. You can never be late. It's Friday night. It's the start of the weekend. You people just come and go, whatever works on their Friday night schedule. Hi, Sally. Oh, you're working on your crochet blanket? I know. Did you see my crochet? This is what I'm working on. Okay, you can't see that. Can you see that? Not really. There's a hole. There's holes in there. That's what I'm trying to show you. Anyways, and okay, look, okay. I can't get too I can't get too confident here. I'm like I'll have this thing turned around upside down and backwards, or I'll be going the wrong way. I I have t- I have conceded that I have to do some plain granny squares. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Louise. Oh, Louise, you're in Phoenix. You escaped Northern Ontario winter. Oh my gosh. Enjoy the sunshine. How warm is it there? It was cold. Well, if you just left. Hi, Carol. Yes, from snowy London. I know, Louise, it was snowing here, like, I don't know, it snowed most of the day again yesterday. Didn't get super ton of snow. Well, I don't know, maybe a little bit. I actually can't say. I have not left my house today. I worked from home today, and, so I didn't go out and move my car, so I don't know. There may be an inch or 2 of snow on my car, and I don't know. Oh, Louise, 24 and sunny. Oh, your sister's coming in April. That'll be so nice. 24 degrees. That's just perfect. Not too hot, not too cold. That is perfect. Well, Louise, enjoy while the rest of us are shoveling snow. Never ending. It's we're getting a real Canadian winter this year, like this month. It's decided to definitely be winter. It's cold, it's snowy, but it's perfect for knitwear. It's perfect for it's just, you just need to have be under a blanket, just in the living room, under a cozy blanket, and just, yeah, knitting, crocheting, watching something on Netflix. I don't know. Just want to stay warm. I guess unless you're somebody who loves the outdoors and you're a skier or a snowboarder or what else is there? Snowmobile, cross country, skiing, snowshoeing, ice skating. I know. If you're an outdoorsy winter person, you're loving it right now because we've got lots and lots of snow. Okay, so hi Liz. Oh, Liz is working on her sweater. Awesome. Hi, Mary. Oh no, I saw Nikki's comment disappeared. I know. I saw. Okay. Are you not feeling well, Nikki? So, anyways, for those of you guys just joining me, you'll see it is just me. Typically on Friday nights, it is Jocelyn and I, but Jocelyn's not feeling well tonight. So she tried really hard to join, and just 15 minutes ago, she sent me a text and she said, I'm so sorry. She said, I just can't do it. So, of course, I said, that is no problem. Just, rest, feel better. I can hang out with you guys. So we'll miss Jocelyn, but we'll catch up with her in a couple of weeks. And we do have our crochet Zoom call coming up March the 8th, which is coming quick. So February sweater month is wrapping up for the Fiber Friends. Our 2-week challenge ended last week. So I am wearing my sweater. Carol gave me this lovely clasp. I kept thinking, I do have a tail. Oh, how did that happen? Well, I don't well, obviously, I know how that happened, but usually how did that happen? I, like, never end my tail that close to my work, so I don't know. Anyways, I'll try to deal with that later, or I'll just put my hair over it. But anyways, Carol, she's like, "I ca we" Carol came to our knitting group in person on Thursday, and she's like, "I have got the thing for you." So look at that. I'm gonna show you this, you guys, because remember I wanted, like, a shawl pin, and I still haven't quite found the shawl pin I wanted. So, Carol, you said you found these on Amazon, right? I'm gonna go order some. So, cute li what are these called? Are they called frog clasps, or is that something else? But they have you don't even have to sew them on, you guys, so you can just put them on, you can put them on and off different sweaters. Like, what a fantastic idea. I have I've seen something similar to this, but where you've had to sew it actually onto your sweater. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, who thinks of simple little things like this?" But most of the time, we never think about it, right? It's like, well, such a great idea. So she was so kind and brought me this on Thursday, and I'm like, "Yeah, this works perfect." So, Carol, I'm gonna order some, and then um, I will give you my set back. Okay. Silly, silly. Okay. Oh, you know what I did? Okay. I'm like, "Why is this tail poking out here?" Because I never, and I truly don't ever weave my ends in that close to the end or the edge specifically for this reason, because if the tail ever pops out, you don't want it popping out on the edge of your sweater. But you know what I did? I ran the end through the I-cord edge, and it has just popped out between one of the stitches on the I-cord. Okay, well, oh well. Easy fix, though. So that's mystery solved. That's what that is all about. So anyways, I am loving my 2-week sweater. I have been wearing it. I go in spells. It's like when I get a sweater, it's my favorite, and then I wear it. Then I have another sweater, and then I wear the new sweater nonstop. So this is the one I've been wearing, but it's been great because this week has been so cold, and it's just been really, really nice to wear this because it's so bulky. It is just like being wrapped up in a really big blanket. So it's super warm. I love it. And I'm happy to have a finished sweater. I had thought about casting on another one and doing another 2-week sweater for the last half of February, but that's not gonna happen because I've got other things, and Sock Madness has started, but I don't wanna talk about Sock Madness really because I'm behind, which is not a surprise to anybody, but I had this grand plan this year. I knew what I had to do. I knew I had to take some time off work, and then I couldn't do it. Um, Stuff was going on at work, and I couldn't take time off, and so this weekend is gonna tell the tale if I get my qualifying socks done. We'll see. We will see. I am still hopeful that I have a nice quiet day tomorrow and I can just sit and relax and knit socks all day long. And we'll see how far I get. Nikki, how are your Sock Madness socks coming? And is anybody else in here? I don't think I've seen Jen. Who else? Is anybody else here doing Sock Madness? How are you doing? Um, I'm hoping it's a cable pattern. I'm hoping the cable pattern is going to be relatively simple and quick. Otherwise, yeah, Sock Madness may be a short adventure this year, but that's all right. It'll be whatever it is, and it'll be just fine. So, what's everybody's weekend knitting or crochet plans? I've decided that I think I started to tell you this and I got sidetracked, that I have finally come to the realization that, yes, I do need to crochet just some plain fun, simple granny squares because my insisting that I need to do the different pattern every day is not happening right now. It's just, I need something that I can just pick up and just do like now. So that's my plan. And then March 8th, Saturday, March the 8th, we're gonna do our Zoom call for the crochet. The crochet square crochet, what are we calling ourselves? Like our crochet club. Our crochet 365 square crochet club. We're gonna check in on March the 8th. So hopefully I will have a few more squares to show you by then. Um, uh-oh. Oh, Nikki, I'm so sorry. Because you had a death. You So Nikki's behind because you had a death in the family. I am so sorry to hear that. Oh, Nikki, that is unfortunate. I am yes, I'm thinking about you and your family and sending you a big hug. Oh dear. That's hard for sure. All right. Hi, Kim. Happy Friday. Hello, Sam. Sweater clip. That's what it okay. Sweater clip. That's makes total sense, doesn't it? Okay, that's what I will look that up on Amazon. Do, 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 do. Okay, guys, look at this. First center of my square done. So, and I do have scissors. Where did I see scissors? So I kind of switching up a little bit. I've got a 6 millimeter hook, some bulky or chunky yarn, and I've just decided that I've got a bunch of little odds and ends that's this weight. And I had started this. I actually pulled all of this out. It was crocheted into a scarf, but I don't know. It wasn't looking spectacular. It was just going to be scrappy. And honestly, I can't remember what I was crocheting. I think it was a double crochet. And then I looked at it and I thought, you know what? I'm going to make crocheted squares out of it. So I make it sound like it was a lot. I don't know. It was probably this much. So I pulled it all out, rewound it up, and I have done, I've got one square done. I have to say, with the chunky yarn, only 3 rounds gives me a 5-inch square. I kind of like only having to do 3 rounds. Oh, hi, Susanna. Oh, Nikki says you have to catch up on squares too. Well, that's all right. I mean, it's kind of, we've got the whole year, right? So there's obviously going to be times when life, family, work, vacation, all those things, something's going to get in the way, right? But then we've got times that we can catch up. And I am still, I am still holding this image of me sitting on the beach, which is probably not very realistic. Sitting on the beach, crocheting squares, watching the videos, and somehow getting caught up, take a week's vacation. Maybe I need to revise that a little bit. Not sitting on the beach, maybe in the spring, like end of May, when the weather's nice, like 24 degrees, like where Louisa is at right now. And just being able to sit outside in the shade on my patio and just crochet like 3 squares a day. I could do that, right? And I know. I'm not giving up the hope of actually working through them because Carol brought her squares on Thursday. Some of the latest ones, the February squares, and they are so cute. They were like, I want to try them. So, but I'm going to mix a few plain granny squares and a few fancy ones. So, Susanna, how are you doing? I know Susie posted a picture of her blanket in the Fiber Friends, and it's looking big. Like, she is just crocheting and joining, crochet and joining. It looks so good. Okay, you guys. I had to watch the video and then kinda jot down in a way that I could understand what these stitches are, how to do this. Because I had to have some kind of written instruction, because that's my thing, is that there's times I could be crocheting a granny square, but I need it's like I need to watch the video, and then it takes me an hour to watch the video to do a square, and, like, you just can't do that anywhere, right? So then I find then the day goes by and I haven't done anything because I haven't been able to sit and watch a video. So I'm like, "Okay, enough of that. We're just gonna do something that I can do, off by heart." So that's what I am gonna try and do while we're sitting here tonight. I have very high hopes that I can do this and do it correctly. I feel like I'm, like, looking at cheat notes or something here as I look at my pattern, but I'm starting to get the hang of it, which I'm pretty excited about. Um, okay, so Susanna says, she's introducing a new in her square with simpler squares in between them. Oh, okay. So who is that? Oh, possibly Sam. I can show the picture. Yes. Oh, Nikki's working. Oh, on the indoor socks now. Okay. That's a good project. Susanna says I'm behind. Oh, not been a good week. You know what? I think, well, I don't know. I was gonna say it's just been a week, I think, for a lot of people. And yeah, I know if I think back on my week, I've actually, in one hand, I've had a really good week because I've been um doing something a little different for most of my week, which I'm really, really loving. But it has meant that I've been busy day and night. So, um, it's really cut into my knitting and my crochet time this week, which is unfortunate. But, yeah, I guess as there's always give and take, isn't there? So, that's okay, Susanna. We will all work on catching up. Oh, Susanna, you're only up to 18. Well, that's alright. I mean, I have not done that. I think where did I end up? Day 12, I think, in the squares. And then maybe Susanna, maybe you need to join me in just the simple square crocheting. It is kind of relaxing though. I do have to say I like it, and I'm excited to use up some of my chunky leftover odd little bits like this. Just things that have been sitting around here. Where is some chunky? There's chunky yarn here. No part balls, though. Where did I put all the part balls? Um, we'll have to look for those. But I'm really excited to be able to use up some of these because I've got like a bin of them, and I just never know what to do with them, and I just keep moving them around from place to place, and uh, now I think I know. Just make them into blankets is my plan. So at some point, you guys, somebody's gonna have to show me how to crochet all these things together, and I'm really hoping that I enjoy doing that. Feel like we should do maybe that's what we should what did I do? Okay, hold on. Maybe that's on one of our Zoom calls, we should work on sewing things up. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that, you guys. I did 4 instead of 3. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, no, I'm on track. I see what I did now. I see what I did. I'm okay. I was right, but that's okay, so maybe I can't crochet a simple granny square and talk at the same time. We'll see. This could turn out a little lopsided here if I'm not careful. Ay, ay, ay. Maybe I should have stuck to a garter stitch scarf tonight. Oh my golly. Okay. Let me see. Am I on track? Oh my gosh. Am I? Yes. One, two, three, two, one, two, one more. Holy moly. This might take more brain power than I can handle tonight. Oh, okay. Nikki, what is it is. Oh, indoorsy. Indoorsy. Okay, indoorsy. Oh, they're DK socks. Nice. I love DK socks. I've got DK socks on right now too. Fantastic. Well, they are a quick knit. I love making DK socks. They just go so quick. Okay. Um, oh, yikes. Okay, I think I got to do. Okay, now I'm having trouble. I can't exactly remember what I wrote here. We'll see if this works. Okay, that's awesome. I love the DK. Oh, neon pink. Well, that sounds fun. I wanted to get some color. Oh, you've got what, 20, what did you have? 26, 28, 26 colors of the Pound of Love, and you need more colors, Susanna? So Susanna said, I wanted to get a color that I can't find in Pound of Love, neon pink. So what type of yarn are you gonna get this neon pink, Susanna? Is that like something from Michaels or so you're gonna want it to be acrylic, I'm guessing, right? And use it with your squares? You guys. Okay, wait. I'm not reading the right round. This is gonna be oh my golly. I'm winding up to 20-gram balls and wound up some to use for crafting. Oh, with granddaughters. Oh, that's nice that you're gonna share. Okay. And chain 2 space, join. Oh, I didn't do that. Chain 1, chain 3, 2 double crochets in the corner space, 3 cover, chain 3. Oh, you guys. I'm just gonna start again. At least this is true. At least pulling back in crochet is easier than with knitting. I will try this again. So what's everybody working on tonight? I've got sock madness socks is what I'm going to tackle once we're done chatting. We'll probably chat for about an hour. And then I am going to 2, 3. I am going to work on socks because I've got to start working on those or I really truly won't get them done in time. Oh, what's this? Just reading crochet. We can talk amongst ourselves. Okay, Susanna, I might have to do that. Anybody have plans for the weekend? Anybody watch the hockey game last night? That's what everybody, if you're Canadian, that seems to be what everybody is talking about is um Canada won the hockey game last night. Sorry if you were rooting for your US team, but even my mom was talking about it this afternoon when I was talking to her. She said dad went to bed and she stayed up and watched it. Okay, I gotta pay attention here. I just did this, I did that, I did that. Okay, 2, do, do, do. Okay, I'm gonna try and do this. Okay, okay. I think I'm back on track. Hey, Sherry. Happy Friday night. I'm attempting to crochet. I've already messed it up once trying to crochet and read and I don't know, do all the things, but I'm back on track, I think, now. So, what's everybody working on? Oh, hey, Cindy. No hockey watching in my house. Okay. Olafson. Oh, did not watch, but heard all about it. Yes. Oh, Mary, you love the Canada one. I know. Kind of glad we won too. Sherry, you're on my final stripe of your homestead blanket, but you're having trouble counting to 2. Must be a thing because apparently I can't count and do whatever I need to do on this square either. That's all right. Slow and steady. It's not a race, right? And I know just when I think I'm like, oh, I have got this crochet thing down. I know what I'm doing. Then I mess it up. But that's all right. That's how you learn, which I'm starting to get very good at being able to, well, I can count my stitches anyways. So, progress. I'm getting better all the time. All right, Sam has sent me a text. I'm sure this is probably a picture of her Ooh, this is a great picture. Can you guys see that? Look at that. Fancy, fancy. Okay, there's another picture here. Ooh, we got a whole stack of dishcloths. Lovely, Sam. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, and I see the double knitting one. Look at that, the orange one. True there. Double knit. Awesome, worked. That's great. Good, good, good. So, Carol, what are you working on? I saw Thursday you were working on socks. Oh, I took a picture of Carol and Carol, I didn't post it. I should do that tonight. Carol and I both wearing our Carol sweaters. She did the oh, Jocelyn is here. That's all right. So, Jocelyn, I hope you're like watching from bed, just relaxing. And now this time of year, everybody, I went into work and the first thing here is somebody coughing. And I'm like, oh, like stay away. Everybody has a cold of some sort right now. But kind of goes along with wintertime, doesn't it? Just like I feel like I want to have an app on my phone to count down to spring. Yep. Oh, yes. Everybody's saying fantastic work, Sam, because I know it is fantastic. She's doing amazing. So Sherry, what's next? So you said you said you're on the last row. And so what's next after that? Okay, yes, you said you're on your final stripe of your blanket. And then what? That's a big project to be done. Is there a border or anything to go on it? Or when this is done, you're done. Then what? Carol says, I am on row 12. Oh, a long farewell scarf. Oh, you picked it up again. row 12 of a long project. So you're just nicely started. I can only knit about 4 rows before I take a break. It will be a 6-month project. And that is unusual for you because you are a fairly quick knitter and get things off the needles fairly quickly. But that's all right. If it's just a one of the ones that you just pick up every once in a while, do a little bit every day, that's okay. Then you get to enjoy it for longer. Sometimes that's not a bad thing. Sometimes I have projects that I just am sad when they're over because I've just enjoyed knitting them so much. Okay. Da, da, da. I haven't got it all. I'm like only halfway around, but I'm halfway around. I've made corners. So exciting. So exciting. We'll see how this keeps going. I have grand plans. Well, Cheryl and I will be podcasting tomorrow morning. So maybe I'll have a couple of squares to show you, or my socks, or I'm not sure. Cheryl will have her sweater to show us. So that is exciting. I can't wait to see progress on her sweater. Okay, what is this girl saying? Oh, yes, after bulky yarn, it's slow. No kidding, right? Because Carol, your second 2-week sweater that was in this gorgeous blue with the cables down the sleeves. What size needle did you do that on a 10? A 10 millimeter? Yeah, that does go super quick, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3. Hey Diane, how are you? So Diane, what are you working on for the weekend? Do you have a weekend project? Hey, Dawn signed up for Sock Madness. How is Dawn doing with her socks? Does she have them done? I may have to start cheering for my fellow fiber friend Sock Madness knitters. Okay, where am I? 1, 2, 3, a corner. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, I have 3 corners. Oh my gosh, I have 3 corners done. That means I just have to finish this one. So exciting. Okay, Carol. Oh yes, 10 millimeter yarn was DK held double. Yes, with a 10 millimeter. So it was just a nice, had lots of drape to it. Yeah, very, very nice. And the yarn was an acrylic cotton blend, you said. Carol is like the queen of thrifting and finding gorgeous yarn and other finds. You always seem to come up with things. Carol, that's interesting. I was just going to say I had another friend who she was known for the same thing. She would go thrifting and just find things, or even if we all went to a fiber festival, she would go off on her own, just on a mission, and she was just, like, going booth to booth to booth to booth. We'd all meet up at lunch, and she would have things, just different thing like, amazing little finds. I'm like, "Where did you find that?" She's like, "Oh, it was here and there." I'm like, "Well, we were in that booth, we didn't see it," but she just had, like, eagle eyes to find these little treasures, and she would come home with things from thrifting that were just amazing finds, and she was such a lovely lady. I miss her a lot. So and her name was Carol. So Carol, is you remind me of her. Oh, anyways. Oh, Carol, oh, she put them aside. I don't think she's going to finish them. Oh, really? Well, you know what? That's all right. If oops, yeah, you just sometimes the pattern's not for you, right? Did you send me another picture, Sam? Sam just has some, oh my gosh, Sam, that red and navy, look at those. You guys, look at these dishcloths. Absolutely incredible, Sam. So they're both mosaic. Lovely. Good, good. Great color choices. So what was I saying? I can't remember. Sock madness not being for everybody, right? Sometimes the pattern just isn't something you enjoy knitting, right? And that's okay. You try it and then you move on. Oh, Diane. Oh, you're working on slippers. Oh, with her mom. Nice. Along with other things. That's good. Slippers are a good, fun, quick project. Oh, Susanna, you're having a warm weather? Gone from -24 to +8. Holy jeepers. In the last 3 days. Yikes, that's a big swing. I don't know, I think it's still cold here. Like I said, I didn't go outside today, so I can't really say, but I just know yesterday was cold. Okay, guys. What did I do? Okay. I am back to the beginning of the round, and this is where I figured out this was where I was mucking things up before because I think I was doing too many chains or somethings when I was ending it off. I don't know. Okay, there we go. Love it, love it, love it. What do I did that, then I think I'm supposed to chain 1 and cut. All right. By the end of the year, I'm gonna be such a competent crocheter. We will all be shocked. Okay, but I'm gonna be running out of yarn here soon. Yeah, I'll try this one more time. But that's okay. I guess that's the name. That's what I want to be doing here is I want to be finishing up this. And it's I actually like these colors together, and now I'm wishing I had full balls of it so I could make multiple ones, but we'll get a couple squares and then I'll just move on to something else, whatever I've got, and we will just make I just want I yeah, I just want I'm just gonna put them all together for blankets. Just I think especially because it's been so cold lately, thinking that there's probably a big need for some nice warm blankets. Oh, Sam says today was really cold. My house felt cold, so I was assuming that it was cold outside. So, Sam, how many dishcloths does this bring you to? Oh, yes. Diane, yes. I missed the beginning. Where's Jocelyn? Yeah, Jocelyn's under the weather tonight. So she did pop in here in the comments. So she did say hello, but gave her strict orders to be in bed resting and not to worry about missing out on chatting with us because, you just sometimes just have to look after yourself, right? One. Who was saying they can count to two? Gotta count to three. Okay, look at that. Oh, and that's not even what I was supposed to do, but doesn't matter. Okay, proficient crochet people. It does. Okay, so I started in the corner here, and I think she says when you start in the corner, she does like you just do half the corner, like you do your chain threes and then 2 double crochets to give you a total of 3 double crochet. And then she says you go over to the next chain space. But I could do the whole corner right at the beginning, can't I? Do my chain 3 or 3 double crochet, and then I can chain 2 and do 3 double crochets to do the whole corner. It doesn't make any difference, does it? I'm guessing not. I'm thinking it shouldn't, but I'm wondering why don't they just do that? Why does she have you start with half, go all the way around, and then finish? Does it just make it easier for, like, when you join? Like, when you slip stitch the end to the beginning? Do I need to worry about that? Should I pull it out right while I'm here? Shall I keep going? Anybody have any ideas around that? I think on my last squares, I think I've done some of both because I think I've done what I just did now. I just think, "Oh, I'm on a corner," so I just make the whole thing. Oh, okay, what's Nikki say? You will just have to slip stitches into the center of the corner when you get to the end of the round if you are not changing color. Uh, she said, okay, the first stitch is a chain 3. Okay, chain 3 if I'm doing a double. Okay, I think I did that. If you're changing color or if this is your last round, it doesn't matter. I am changing color, so it doesn't matter. Oh, well, hello, Amanda. Um, oh, Amanda says you should do it as written because the next row likely will depend on this row. Hmm. Okay. But it all ends up the same. Okay. I will just do as I'm told. I won't get crazy and try to reinvent the crochet pattern. All right, so Amanda, I'm so happy that you are here. Amanda is one of the knitting goddesses. When I talk about going to my knitting guild, Amanda is one of the knitters from the guild. So, Amanda, what are you working on tonight? One, two. Okay, so I'm back. Da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. Amanda, can you believe I'm crocheting? I know this is such a feat. Let me tell you. Okay, so 3. Um, okay, now I think I just moved to the next space. Oh, you guys, this is stressful. Ah, oh, Entrelac, wonderful. Hey, Jude, how are you? Jude, what are you working on? Okay, I'm so excited about this. Susanna says, oh, here instructions is what chain 6, 2 double crochet. Follow instructions back to that corner. Then you slip stitch into the 3rd chain of the chain. That says chain 6? Oh, and so what block is that? I don't think I was doing a chain 6. I was doing a chain I don't Oh, oh, Cindy. All right, I hope everything's okay and you have a good weekend. That's right. So, Amanda, I remember when we started talking about the crocheted squares, I had posted, I don't know, I must have posted a picture of one of my squares, and Amanda's like, "What are you doing?" And so I said, I'm like, "Okay, 365. Do you want to crochet along?" And she's like, "Nope." But she said she would do hexies because way back, how many years ago? Like 12 years ago? Was it 12 years ago? Was it that long ago? I'm thinking maybe it was something like that. Um, we found the beekeeper's quilt. Have you guys looked at that? I think I've talked about this a lot of times over the years about the hexy puffs that are filled with like quilt quilt batting, but the stuffing, right? And then you sew them all together, and it is like a fantastic if you have never seen it, look at it up on Ravelry, and you will love it. I guarantee you, you will love it. But it is like a lifelong project because the little hexies are tiny, like 2 inches, 3 inches maybe at the most. I don't know. I think they're tiny. And then you have to stuff them. You don't have to stuff them, but they are kinda cute stuffed. And then you guys sew them all together. So, it's a bit of a commitment project. And so, Amanda, have you made, um, hexies while we've been making the crocheted squares? Oh, more than 10 for sure? Oh, well, that's good. Like, you've made 10 since the beginning of the year? Did I read your comment, Sam? No. About your total dish cost? No, I did not. I asked you how many. Did you say how many? Nikki, we are still oh, we're still gonna do that beekeeper quilt. I know the beekeeper quilt year is coming. I know. Is that next year, the year after? We'll have to think about that, right? Like, is that do can you well, anything's possible. Like, could you get it done in a year if you did, like, how many a day? Like, how many it takes, like, I don't know. I should actually look at the pattern because I'm gonna be like, it probably takes, like, 1,000 hexes or more. Amanda, do you have any idea? Um I don't know. Could you do it in a year? I mean, you probably can, right? But is that something do we start it and try to get it done in a year? Or do we start it thinking it's like a 3-year project? But the problem with that is if it drags out that long, then none of us will finish it. We'll all end up getting distracted by other fun things in the meantime. Okay, Sam, did you say Susanna, so your starting corner oh, okay, so my starting corner will be chain 6? Okay, which can consists of 3 chains for the first stitch and cheat oh, 3 chains for between the corner gaps. Got you, okay, that makes sense. Oh, Amanda, you're not stuffing the hexies? I have over 100 made so far, and how big does 100 go? How far does 100 go? And was able to make 1 a day in January, more than 10 years in progress. I know, it's like a lifelong project, but that does not is not going to want to encourage anybody to start it with us. We need to come up with a better marketing slogan, like, you can very easily knit 3 a day, all on your lunch break, or the time it takes you to brush your teeth, you can knit a hexie or something. We need to have something encouraging. Okay, Liz says, "1 blanket at a time." I know. I haven't even I know. But Liz, I'm working on it. I know, 1 blanket at a time. That's right. But the beekeeper's quilt, did you guys anybody go look at it? Or do you know what we're talking about? Like, I know, it has always intrigued me. All these like, it's like 10 years. If we saw it 10 years ago and I'm, like, still dreaming about it, that must mean that it is a project I need to make, right? I think so. Oh, you did okay, well, Sam, I missed you put the number in here? Okay, let me see if I can go back and find it. I don't think I see it, Sam. Do you guys wanna type in how many that is? It's like that's like 30 something, right? Okay, so Amanda's saying, "But it uses up your scrap yarn, so I keep knitting." Okay, keep knitting things, so I keep gaining scraps. So that's right. So if we were to do it in, like, a whole year project, we would just have to go buy all the yarn. But I get how that works over the years. Have you started joining any of them together? That's I have a feeling that might be my downfall. Oh, Mary, so after this cardigan you're working on, you want to make the Jethro cardi. I've heard people talk about that. Have I seen it? I'm not sure. Mary, you would be the perfect person to do the beekeeper quilt with us. I know you would love it. You guys, I was thinking about Mary and which and I Mary, you guys, I have bought something that I don't exactly know what it is. Sort of, kind of. I bought something new. It's not knitting. It's not crochet. It could be very, very fun. I'm hoping it's going to be very fun. We ordered it. A friend and I ordered, and they arrived yesterday at her house. So I may go pick it up this weekend, and I may have it to show you on Monday. And Mary, for some reason, I think you would be intrigued with it. Oh. Oh, no, Amanda, that's okay, see, Amanda, that's not helping me at all. Amanda says, "I wish I could overcome the fear of joining of sewing it together." Okay, that's a problem. You can't make all these hexies. If you have over 100, you have to be able to sew them together. Oh, Suzanne says you'll have to write out the pattern. Okay. Each hexie takes you 20 to 30 minutes. See, and that's not bad because that's probably like a simple granny square is it 20 minutes? So if that's the equivalent, 20 minutes. Hmm. Oh, there you go. Jude says, yeah, find somebody who likes to stuff and sew, and they could do that. I know it's too bad there wasn't somebody who did that, found that part very meditative, just the joining, because you could sit there, you could binge watch something, and you could just join and join and join and join and join. And that would bring them great joy. And if you were somebody who didn't like joining, you would great joy knowing you didn't have to do it. I'm thinking I need to embrace that. That zen feeling of just joining and joining and joining, joining and joining and joining. I could be that person who enjoyed that, right? Yes, I need to because I'm gonna have a lot of these to put together. So I'm gonna have to just start embracing this idea of joining. Oh, Susanna, that's right. I do remember that. Susanna said for the hexies, you only join at the corners. I remember that, but I'm like, is that a good idea? Shouldn't you, or can you, or is it just physically not possible with the way the hexie's sewn? But I mean, I guess if it's not joined, like, I mean, there's a gap, but I mean, there's like all kinds of gaps in granny squares. So I guess it's kind of the same thing, right? I don't know. I guess obviously it's not a big deal because people make it. What are your thoughts on that, Amanda? Let's see, Jude. If I knew somebody like that, I would not I would not have a basket of projects needing the ends woven. I know. We all need to have one person who likes to do all the finishing in our knitting groups, right? Have a win-win. Sam, you will have 2 dishcloths done tonight. Awesome. That will put you at 40. Holy moly, you're just whipping through those. That's fantastic. Okay, Suzanne is saying, "I'm just saying that you can join them." Oh, I got you. You can just join them in the corners and it goes faster. Okay, interesting. Okay, see, Amanda, that's what I think too. Amanda said she's heard of just the corner joining, but she said it sounds sketchy. I know, it just sounds like it's only half joined together. Will it hold? It definitely, I suppose, is a whole lot faster. Hmm. Oh, see, yeah, Mary agrees. She says, I think that would make them vulnerable and weak. Yeah, I mean, it's only half sewn together, so it kind of stands to reason, doesn't it? And then if there is a gap between them, right, that you could get your fingers or your toes put through, and then you could pull on it and just, yeah, it just sketchy. That might be a good word, Amanda. I don't know. It says maybe it depends, right? If you don't have kids or animals, somebody, that way you would need them to be a little more sturdy. But if it's just, if we're just going to use it for ourselves, it's just going to be put over the back of the couch or folded up across the end of the bed or something, maybe you could just get away with sewing the corners, can you? Maybe it just depends who's using it or how many times it needs to be thrown in the wash. That could be too. Oh, read your last comment. Okay. Oh, Susanna said, "I can't type yell enough. Knit and yell at the screen." Okay. Okay, let me read, Susanna. Um, Susanna said, "And then you do" what? "And then you do the rest of the joins. You will you will probably can do a few at a time." Jude says that would be your fear also. Okay. Okay, so Nikki's saying she believes the designer says you can tie it together, for extra, um, that is a I'm, like, looking at that and I'm liking, "Is that a typo? Does that say floppability?" Her words, floppability. Okay, um, I would have to think about that a little bit. Oh, Sam, yeah, flopability. Okay, that is so funny, flopability. Yep. So does that mean like, you can tie it together so for extra floppability, like, you can, like, have kids play with it, like, for more movement? Is that, like, more I don't know. Anyways, Sam, good night. I'm glad you joined in, and thanks for sharing your dish cloths with us. And, yeah, maybe take a little bit of a break. You and Jocelyn, both of you, go relax in bed, put your feet up, and just have a quiet rest of the night. More drape. Okay, yeah, more drape. That's what I'm thinking, like, more floppability. Yeah, more drape or more means you can be rougher with I don't know. That's interesting, isn't it? Huh. Alright, maybe that would mean maybe you just would have to do a little test just to get the feel of which way you liked it? I don't know. Okay, I've been chatting here and not crocheting, you guys. I've done my center square, now I need to do the corner. Okay, now I'm back to feeling like I'm knowing what I'm doing here. Okay, beekeeper's quilt. Where's Diane and Dawn? Diane, does the beekeeper's quilt excite you at all? Have you looked at it? Do you know what we're talking about? I have a feeling you might like that project too. And Mary, that would be one for you. Liz, somehow I'm thinking you're going to say a big no to the beekeeper's quilt. Or maybe you'll surprise me and you'll say, "You know what, Louise? This is one that I think I would love to do." But I'm not so sure about that. Oh, Diane is there. Diane, have you seen The Beekeeper's Quilt? When was it published? Like, I mean, this has to have been out for it's been over 10 years, 12 years? Because I don't know if it was new when we were first knitting it, Amanda. It's never too early to start thinking. Never too early. It's not quite March yet. It's still February. We're only 2 months into the current project. Maybe it is a little bit early to start thinking about next year's, but maybe not. I'm feeling like if the beekeepers is gonna be a thing, it might take a whole year to convince some people that it is a wonderful project idea. See, isn't this we have all been knitting together for so long that even though we have never met in person, we know exactly what people will and will not knit. And I love how no is in capitals from Liz. Liz, one of these days, you are going to surprise me. And you are going to be like, Louise, I've got the most exciting project. Let's do this together. And I will fall over with excitement when you do that. Ah, see, Sherry? I know, it's tempting, isn't it? I think we need to just go with that first impulse. It's tempting, like, just do it, do it, do it, because I think the more you think about it, the more then it kinda seems daunting, and then you don't do it. So we just need to stop thinking about that and just do it. Let's keep that in mind. I wonder where Jocelyn is. If Jocelyn's listening, she might s I don't know if Jocelyn will say yes to that. Jocelyn's pretty adventurous, but oh, Amanda says, "I would love a knit along to give me moral support." Okay, Amanda, that's not a really good way to sell it. Um, ooh, but Diane says maybe. See, I knew you'd be tempted. Sherry's tempted. Diane's tempted. What about you, Susanna? Would you do it? This is the link for the beekeeper's quilt. Oh, did you post it or did it not let you post it? I can't remember if it was a paid pattern or a free pattern. I can't remember if I bought it or if I have it. I don't know. But it is tempting, but if I use up all my scraps oh, but Amanda okay, so but it's fingering weight, isn't it? Is that what from your sock scraps is what you're doing? Because I was gonna say, if we use up all our scraps on our crochet, but most of us probably are not using sock yarn, are we? Oh, Susanna said I posted the name. Oh, but you can't okay, you can't click it. Okay, yeah. So, but it's an easy if you go look on Ravelry, you'll find it. It's stunning. I remember kind of having the same reaction, like when was it Susie who posted the Battenberg? Amanda, if you haven't seen the Battenberg blanket, you should go look at that on Ravelry. Because when I saw the Battenberg, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I need to make that at some point." I'm not crocheting anything for it right now, but someday. But it was kind of the same thing when I saw the beekeeper. It was like, "Oh, yes." But and who else had Diane? I think Diane bought it was blue and white, and was it Hexies? They were knit center out, and were they Hexies? And they were blue and white color work knit squares or Hexies for a blanket, and it looked stunning. I can't remember what it was called. I think she must have posted a picture in the Fiber Friends. Amanda, if I find it, I will tag you in it because it's your kind of project. Super big and crazy to knit. Oh, okay. $8 Canadian. Okay. Totally doable. Totally doable. Oh, Nikki, you're heading out? Okay. Well, thanks for hanging out with us on Friday night. And yeah, hopefully spend some time with your family and we will catch up with you maybe Monday night or tomorrow morning. I feel like I live here, which is a fantastic thing. I love it. Okay, Mary says, oh, I like this. Just think of all the possibilities. Advent calendar exchange with 10-gram scraps. Oh my gosh, Mary. See, that's a fantastic idea. Do a yarn exchange and then we cast on like New Year's Eve or New Year's Day with our minis because there's not going to be a postal strike. There cannot be a postal strike 2 years in a row because the postal strike kinda kiboshed our card exchange this year, but that is not gonna happen again next year, so we'll be fine. Oh, Amanda says, "What's that?" I have the pet oh, Perusian Dreams kit from Knit Picks, and it's those hexies, you have it. Is that okay, that could be it. See, I knew it would be up your alley. Yes, that's right, Susanna. Maybe a baby size like the beekeepers? That would be cute, wouldn't it? And that would be doable. Too late, Susanna. I'm already all over it. Exchange would be awesome. See? Look at that, Mary. I think you have just started something. Okay, now isn't this just motivating everybody who's doing the crocheted squares? Because now we have to get this done so we can start the next project. But we can't be losing motivation yet because it's only 2 months in and we're still having so much fun. Yes, yes, yes. Look at this. I'm doing another corner, you guys. 1, 2. Look at that. Oh. I'm loving it. Loving it. Oh my gosh, Jude, you finished one of your crochet blankets this week? That's fantastic. Okay, so did I see okay, no. Oh my gosh. Diane, that's for the beekeeper? And it says a size available, baby bear, mama bear, and papa bear. That is really cute. Oh, for the beekeeper. So a little maybe I need to start a blanket now. Oh, no. Okay, if I was gonna start one for one of Anita's babies, I probably should have started it 10 years ago, shouldn't I? I was gonna say, if there's a if there was to be baby number 2, or maybe Scarlett just needs her own beekeeper quilt now for her for her for her new bed. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just start it and make it for make it for Scarlett when she goes off to university. That'll give me 16 years, right? 15, 16 years, something. I should have one done for her by then, right? Oh my gosh, that's a scary thought. Time goes by way too quick. All right, and I am on another I have to say, you guys, I really, really like how this looks. Oh my gosh. Diane says there's over 10,000 projects. We are missing out. We are totally missing out. Liz. Okay, Liz said, "Start now and give it to Scarlett's daughter." I know, then I'll have, what, like 25-ish years, 25, 30 years to get it finished. You might not be wrong. Oh, scary. Maddie turns 16 next month. I can't even believe that, Amanda. Can't even believe that. Yikes. But 10,000 projects. I wonder how many of them are finished. Susanna says 10,814 projects, 8,571 queues. See, like, it's a thing. Gia says the crocheted blanket I was doing, was patent crochet sampler. Oh, that the crochet crowd did a video tutorial for. Well, that's fun. So was that the one that you were doing in shades of green, or was that a different one? Whoa, over 10,000. Yes, that is the thing. When your child turns 16, driver's license is like it goes hand in hand, doesn't it? Holy moly. I know when my niece and nephew and my cousins' girls, they're all kind of within 2 years. There was 5 of them, 6 of them, 7 of them that turned 16, and it's like you see them come driving, and it's just like, how is that possible? Yeah. Ah. Oh, dude. Okay. Oh, so they were both shades of green. Well, then fantastic. That's great. So you did get one done. Good, good, good. So how are you doing on the second green blanket? 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at this, you guys. I am just feeling like I am a very proficient granny square crocheter because I can do my corners now without messing them up. Look at this progress. Progress, progress, progress. I love it. And Carol, I cannot wait. Carol just keeps inspiring me when she brings in the squares that she's done from the Yarn Utopia videos, and I see them in person, and then it just gives me that little push. I'm like, oh, I really want to. There was a couple, Carol, the one you said you did not like, the one you liked the least. I'm like, oh, I really want to do that with the. You said the hook, it goes like back down in the row and up, and it gives you like these big long loopy strands. I really like that one. And the one that looked like what were we calling it? The bullion stitch, like the embroidery stitch with the yarn wrapped around the post. Is it the post of the stitch? Or wrapped around the stitch? That one looks really fun. So I'm like, I really want to make those. Oh, okay, okay, okay. It was the one with the crocheted cables. Yes, I remember you talking about that. What? Did you say you dislocated your hand, Jude? Have not picked it up. Oh. Okay, that sounds a little painful. So is your hand okay now or yikesies? Okay, Carol says square 40, oh, 46 and 48. That seems like a long way off for me, but someday I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there soon-ish, some point. Oh, okay, so Susanna, what is that? The Beekeeper's Quilt started it in 2016, finished in 2025. Um, okay, yeah, so that's like a 10-year project. First on the list of projects. Okay, yeah. So I knew it wasn't you, Susanna. So, but she said on the first of the list of the projects. So there's some that are starting to be finished after 10 years. But okay, but I guess it's not that it really takes that long. But if you're doing Amanda's theory, where as you finish a couple pairs of socks, then you use up your leftovers and you do a few hexies. Then you put it down again while you knit a few socks. So then you pick it up again, you knit a few hexies. So if you're doing that, then that totally makes it sound like a 10-year project. Oh my gosh, dude. Swollen? Swollen, sore. Oh, get over it with a little bit of rest. We have had words. Oh my goodness. Jude. Okay. My gosh. Okay, we need to send you to bed. I was gonna s You and Jocelyn and Sam, all 3 of you need to rest and recuperate. Put your feet up. Oh my gosh, that just sounds so sore, and having a sore hand like that, I mean, that affects everything you do. Liz, I know, definitely. That'll totally fix it, right? Uh, Dropping like butterflies. I know. What's going on here? We're all, like, injured. I swear it was just a full moon. Like, was that just last week? Maybe we're still having full moon vibes going on here. Um, oh, but you know, Jude, when you fall, that's your first instinct, just put your hand out, isn't it? And well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's good that you didn't break it. But oh, that's right. And Nikki, yes. See, we really are. Now that's like 4 people that are on the sidelines. Nikki and Jude. Oh my gosh. Oh, what are we gonna do? And Sam and Jocelyn. Golly. Okay, well, let's hope the rest of us can stay healthy over the weekend. No falls, no dislocated bones. Try everybody not to, to come down with a cold or a flu or anything. It's the weekend. We're all supposed to be starting to feel energized. It's Friday night. We've had a long week. And hopefully, if you work a strictly a weekday job, you should be coming home, putting your feet up now, and just getting your second wind ready to have a fantastic weekend. And hopefully, we don't have to spend the whole weekend shoveling snow this weekend, would be nice. We can get out, have a little bit of fun, enjoy the winter weather while it's here. Hi, Deborah. Oh, you're knitting a hat cowl? A hat cowl. Okay, like all in one? Is it like what is it? It's a hat cowl. Why am I thinking something that's all one piece that you can wear it as a hat and like cinch it closed, or you can open it and like pull it down as a cowl? Is that what you're talking about, or is it something completely different? Oh, Amanda, you fell last week in the parking lot of the grocery store. hurt my wrist really bad. Oh, but this week it's been okay to knit again. Oh, see, I know. It's just we've had before we had got all this dumping of snow, we had so much ice, and the ice is still under all that snow. So if they clear the sidewalks, they get it down again to the ice and it's ready and slippery. I know. I'm I know. I know. Let's not even talk about falling anymore. I feel like I'm jinxing myself. I gotta go back to my square. Look at this. Okay, you guys, I'm almost back around to finishing that corner that I started, what, like 20 minutes ago? Okay, where am I? 3, 2, 3. Do, 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 do. Okay, I'm gonna have another square done tonight, you guys. This is making me feel a little bit better that at least if I'm going for 365 squares, at least I feel like I am working towards that, even though I haven't done the videos to keep up with all of the everyday squares. So, but that's all right. I will worry about that later. Oh, Jude says her last project was the hooded cowl. Oh, that was crocheted. It's so squishy. I like that. Susanna says, what is this? Bree. Oh, our office assistant is leaving for Europe on Sunday evening, not England, but on the continent. I am going to be busy. Oh, you're going to be busy because she's going to be gone? Uh, then you're going to need a vacation when she comes back. Then you need to go off. I know sometimes vacation just doesn't seem to be worth it. It's so much work to get ready to go, and then you come back and you're behind, and it's like, ugh. And I don't know. I sometimes I really don't think it's worth it. Oh, halfway into Hexy since we started talking about them again. Fantastic. So, Amanda, is the pattern easy? Like once you start, like, do you need to count rows? Do you need to follow the pattern? Or is like once you've done one or two, you can just cast on and knit it? I think I knit like two of them back. Amanda, I'm thinking like when I think of Hexies, I am picturing my house like before I moved to London. So that's been 12 years ago. Yikes. And I think I knit 1 or 2. I think I did, but I don't I'm sure I did, but I don't remember what I did. Anyways, you guys, I think it's gonna be a thing. Do I need to yeah, I need to chain 2. Okay, I'm gonna chain 2, I'm gonna find my chain 3, and I'm gonna slip stitch into here, which is pull through, and then chain 1, and I think I'm done because I'm only doing 3 rounds. I like only doing 3 rounds, you guys. But I'm pretty sure I was going for 5-inch squares. I don't know. That's what these are, so I'm just gonna keep I like the size of them. Look at that. While we were chatting, in just under an hour, I got a square done. I like it. And you know what? If I had enough of yarn in these 2 colors, I would do like a whole blanket like this because I like it. But I don't. So, um, yeah. They will just be 2 pretty squares in some blanket that I'm going to give away. Somebody else can enjoy them. Okay, let's see. Susanna said, shaking my head vigorously. Susanna. Jude says, and sometimes you do so much that you need. Mm. Oh, is that nodding like yes? Oh, is the holiday thing at like an agreement that I can that okay, yes. That makes sense. A holiday rest from all the busy I know, that's right, and yes, and that's right. Sometimes when you go on vacation, yes, you're so busy doing all the things that you don't have time to do or doing all the touristy things that, yes, you come home and you almost need a couple of days before you go back to work to rest. Exactly. Yeah, you guys, it's just about time for us to wrap up. I'm gonna go tackle my sock madness sock. I Yes, I'm going to do that for the next couple of hours, I think. Just get settled in, put something on to listen to. I've got an audiobook. I may just listen to that and just work on the sock for a couple of hours. Then I'm going to get a good night's sleep. I'm going to get up. Cheryl and I are going to chat here Saturday morning. And then I'm just going to kind of just have a relaxing day and work on my sock on and off all day is my plan for tomorrow. Should be a fun plan. I kind of like the sound of that. All right. So is everybody off? Sounds like Jude is heading off. Jude says, have a good weekend, everybody. Susanna, at the end, event of all the crocheting, match the squares of the same size. Oh, yes. Or all the flower ones. That's a good way to divide them up. You're right. Jude says, oh, you could line them and use them as a pocket on a knit cardi. Oh, that's right, because I have 2 of them. Jude, that is so smart. And I have got some brown. I don't know where it is right now, but I have a brown that could maybe this. Jude, then I could keep these cute ones. Oh my gosh, I might. Okay. I might just do that. I might just do that. Carol was talking about crocheting and putting like a crocheted pocket on the outside of a bag, which would be cute. Possibilities. Liz, good night. Thanks for joining us. Diane, see you in the morning. Thanks for hanging out with us. It's been fun. All of a sudden, I like the colors in the squares. I know, I really do too. I know. That's why I wish I had more of them. It's crazy, right? It's like you find something that you only have a little bit of, and then you wish you had more of it. And then something that you've got a whole ton of, you can't barely get rid of all of the leftovers, right? You always want what you don't have. Oh, okay. Or make it a diamond shape. Could do that too. Yeah, lots and lots of ideas. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to go take my pretty squares. I'm going to do something. I wonder if I could put them on my whiteboard just so we can look at them. I'll weave in my ends. But you know what? I just might keep these 2 and see if I can't make them into a pocket. I really like that idea. All right. Well, you guys, I think we will wrap it up now. Thanks for hanging out with me on Friday night. It was so nice to see you all here and to chat with you. So maybe we'll see some of you tomorrow morning when Cheryl and I are chatting on the Fiber Friends podcast. And then, of course, I'll be back here Monday with a New Start Monday project, maybe a little crochet update, hopefully a good sock madness update, and the start of last week's hat. I'll show that too. So it'll be a good Monday night chat as well. So everybody have a great weekend, whatever that means, if you're outside playing in the snow, or if that means you're in somewhere cozy and just knitting and crocheting. Whatever that is for you, have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you Saturday and Monday. Good night, everybody.